Hello everyone, I'm Elaine McCullough, and this brief orientation to the course will focus on four things: where to find four major kinds of information about the course. One will be overview information about the course as a whole. Two will be the coursework you'll do. Three will be the due dates for that coursework. And four will be weekly activities. We'll start with overview information in the most obvious place, which is in the syllabus. I hope most of you have taken a look at the syllabus. There's a lot here. The first part is general information. The second part is information about the internet aspect of the course. So much good information here that I don't want you to go through it too quickly. So next week I'm going to emphasize a few of the important points in it. The third part is the schedule, and this is the week-by-week listing of all we're going to be doing this quick summer semester. Another place that you can find an overview of the course is the repeated schedule out here, right where you can find it conveniently on the course homepage. It's a little bit inconvenient for you to scroll down every time you want to see the list of all the activities, to go through the syllabus and then scroll down all the way to the end. So I put it out here in the middle of the course homepage for you. Another place to find an overview of what we're doing, or overview information about the course as a whole, is in the Start Here file. This is primarily for students who have never taken a course in Ferris Connect or an online course, but there is useful information here for anyone who's never taken a course from me, because as you know by now at least, every professor uses Ferris Connect just a little bit differently. So all of you, I think, could benefit from quickly going through the Start Here file. Another place to find overview information is in the grade page. If you've taken a look at one of the other versions of this grade page, you'll see that it lists all the assignments that you're going to be working on, the assignments and assessments, and leaves a line for you to fill in the grade that you make. So while its primary function is to be a place where you can keep your grades, it also gives you an overview of what you'll be doing and shows how these assignments will be weighted when I calculate your final grade. I'm not going to get into that right now, but you probably want to print this out and keep a running record of your grades, because it is such a good overview. Fourth place that you can find an overview of what we're going to be doing this semester is over in the course calendar. Primarily you'll find due dates here, but some other information is available. So if you go through the months, you'll see that lots of due dates, but also some other kinds of information. For example, we're going to have July 4th, Independence Day, coming up, so there is information about that. The last day for W grade, that information is given for you here too. And then August in this quick summer semester will be over. Okay, so four places that you can find overview information about the course. And now let's look at where you can find the coursework. Well, you're going to find it in two places: assessments and assignments. Now, I divide it up this way because assessments are quiz type work that the Ferris Connect program grades. Assignments are written documents that I grade. So these will be graded by the program itself. These I will grade. Assessments can be a little tricky. We'll talk about that in a future recording, but that's why there's two different locations for the kinds of coursework you'll be doing. In the assignments module, you're going to find the assignment itself. You're going to submit the assignment here, and don't put it in the submission box. Always add it. Always save it to your computer and then add it as an attachment here. You need to do that. That's very important, because all of the assignments you're doing, there is a format requirement. It has to be put on the page in a certain way, and if you just shove it in the submissions box, the format's gone. And besides, I can't grade it in here. You need to attach it as a file. And also, this is the place where I return your graded assignments. So find the assignment, return or submit your assignment, and find your graded assignment all here in this assignments module. So this is where you find your coursework. All right, the third information I want to show you is where can you find due dates? Well, you can find the due dates right on the assignments and assessments themselves. And of course, you can find it in the find them in the calendar, which we just talked about. You can find them in the schedule part of the syllabus, in that last part, the schedule, way down here. And notice that I have divided up the weekly activities into due and new. I hope that's convenient for you. So you're going to find out what's due in a particular week, and then the new work is down below. And you can also find due dates in the schedule over here, which is, as I told you, the last part of the syllabus out here for your convenience. So lots of places to find due dates. And last, which is the fourth thing I want to talk to you about, you can find due dates in the weekly overview. Each week, the activities of the week will be highlighted for you in what I call the link of the week. So the due dates are going to be in this module as well. But most importantly, this week, let me go back to the home page. This area right here is the organizing principle of the class. Right here, when you come into the class for the first time in the week, come to the link of the week. This week, it's week 1. We had other things to do this week, but next week, when you come in, first thing to do is go to week 2, which will be right here. And what you'll find is a bundle of the activities that we'll be doing for that week. The first part of the overview, which you're going to see in this main screen, will be that excerpt from the schedule for the week. Those activities are going to be listed for you. But the second part, and this is really important, this is where I talk to you, I write to you annotations of that excerpt from the schedule. This is really important stuff. And for example, I think it was really important for you to know this week not to be upset if your grade on the little quiz, on the diagnostic quiz, was low. I wanted you to understand how important it was not to worry about that. So do come back every week and look at this weekly overview. Now, notice over here that I have given you links to the other parts in the course for everything that's mentioned in here that's an assignment or an activity. So I have assigned as a new activity this diagnostic quiz assignment, parts 1 and 2. I've also assigned quiz 1, and I assigned for you to post your introduction in the discussion module. So here's the introduction part of the discussion module. So instead of going over here, going to the discussion module, which will take you out of this whole screen, you can just click on this, go to the post your introduction. Also, instead of going over here to the assessments module to take this quiz or this quiz, you can just click on it right here. So it's much faster to use these links to get to assignments, assessments, and here the discussions module. So I bundled all these activities for you, organized it for you to help keep you focused on what's important in the course. Now, next week, you're going to find week 2 right here. Well, where's week 1? Week 1 is going to be over here in learning modules. All of the learning modules, all of the weekly activities for this whole summer semester by the end of the summer will be over here. So if you needed to review something that I wrote to you, for example, in the discussion for a week, it's going to be available to you over here in learning modules. All right, so that little orientation to the course told you where you can find overview information about the course as a whole, in the syllabus, in the schedule, on the grade page, and in the calendar, where you can find the coursework, that's in assessments and assignments, where you can find due dates, in assessments, assignments, the calendar, the syllabus, the schedule, and where you can go each week to find the weekly activities in the link of the week, and over here in learning modules. I hope you found that little overview of the course useful to you, and I look forward to making more recordings for you. Thanks.